What's up, guys? Let's get into the charts today for this quick Bitcoin technical analysis update. We're seeing a little bit of a dump today, and we kind of got a rejection from a mini pattern that broke out yesterday, and we're going to get into that. We're going to check it all out and let you know where support is, what we could see happen, in the next day or two. Let's jump into it on the 2-hour here. All right, this is Bitcoin on the 2-hour. And we have a new pattern emerging here, guys. It's already drawn in. I got it in here right here. This rising wedge pattern, the blue lines. And we have a couple of touch points on the top of it right here. So these would be the 3 resistance touch points. And then this bottom line is actually the same line from the last pattern that we traded here. So we have tons of touch points here. Very good support on the downside, on the bottom side there. So this is a legit pattern that we're seeing unfold here. It goes all the way back to October 6th is about the start of it, around the 6th to the 11th. So I mean, it's a little over a month-long pattern. And today we're kind of seeing a little bit of a price dump here. And over the weekend, we had a pattern, a little kind of mini inverse head and shoulders pattern that broke out and sharply got rejected back down to this giant support level here. So let's look at that pattern. We had a shoulder here, a head, the other shoulder. We broke the neckline right here. Actually, sorry about that. I think yesterday the neckline kind of looked like that. And we had the shoulder just like that. So we broke out right about there. The target of this was, I believe, like 66 or something like that. Approximately 68,000. We got up to about 66,000 and got sharply rejected here. So, yeah, didn't really, got kind of a fake out there. This is a little fake out pattern. Nothing really happened out of that, but it was a pretty short-term pattern, only back to November 10th. So just a few-day pattern. You can't really put much weight into these short, 1-hour patterns, 2-hour patterns, just like these short-term patterns here. So let's check the support levels and where we could possibly see Bitcoin go down to. Now, my kind of like medium risk, worst case scenario would be coming down to this bottom support line of this pretty big rising wedge. And I mean, if we kind of did something like this, I think the lowest approximately we'd hit is like 62,600 or so. Now, I really hope this support holds because, I mean, it held here. We did have a couple candles close below, but then we went back up, held again, up, held again, up. I hope it holds again, and we rocket up towards the upside here. We didn't really see any pump from the Taproot upgrade yesterday. Not too much hype around the Bitcoin upgrade. I didn't really expect, an immediate kickoff. It's kind of just like some buzz and some more news, some more positive upgrades to Bitcoin, that kind of just create, some more people looking into it. Just a little more interest. Nothing too wild happened. So yeah, I mean, we got touch points back here, resistance and support. There's resistance, resistance, resistance. I mean, this is a very big support area is this pink and black box here. So let's just hope that this holds here. And if it doesn't, worst case scenario that I hope is down to here. And the very, I guess, worst case scenarios would be these support lines down at 61,500 approximately. And then we got a big zone down here at approximately 60,000 down to 59,000, and a very horrible worst case scenario down at 58,000. But that would mean we would have broken out of this pattern. And let's just take a rough estimate there. I mean, if we break out to the downside, we're looking at all the way down to $52,000, which I do not think that's going to happen. That could not happen, and we'd still be in this little bull run here on the short term. That would end that. And we got to rock it up here pretty quick if we're going to even get close to Plan B, stock to flow target of about $100,000 by the end of November, maybe beginning of December. So, I mean, we got to get going here. We don't have time to keep going sideways here for Bitcoin. We've gone basically sideways since the beginning of October here. So I mean, over a month of just sideways action, we did hit a couple all-time highs, but I'll also let you know why I'm still bullish, on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, daily, weekly, because we have, a low here, a higher low, a higher low, a higher low. We could even come down, and test this lower support line of this rising wedge, and that would still be a higher low. We could even, come down to here, and it would still be a higher low. But we do not want to see a lower low than this here. So we do not want to see it come down to like this zone at all, because that would be a lower low. And let's see here, we would kind of be starting to roll over like this, kind of roll over back down. And that's what happened back in, what was it, February to April, May, something like that. We had this rollover top here. We saw higher high, higher high, and then we saw a lower high. And right here we saw a lower low, or a higher low, and then a lower low. And that kind of was indicating this dump here. But let's check out one more thing here before we get out of this video. Let's look at the VPVR. This is the volume at specific traded price points here. The visible range. Okay, so we also have some big support coming in here. Some big volume support coming in here at about the $63,400 range right here. It's basically, once you hit these levels, more and more trade volume comes in, and this would act as support. So it's just harder and harder support the more we go down here, all the way down to 61,000. So that's why I really don't think we're going to drop much lower than this. We're already hitting this support here, and I was really surprised we didn't go up farther here, because there's really not much resistance, on the upside here. It's just like a diagonal. I mean, that's because we haven't had much trade volume up here, because we're at all-time highs, but still, not much resistance up there. So I'm just expecting, I'm expecting it to just keep going like this until it breaks out here, approximately in this zone here around, end of November. So we'd be up in the 70s, when we break out here towards the end of November. Maybe that can push us towards the $80,000-$90,000 range, and top out over 100,000. So not really any trades here, right now. There's no short-term patterns, because this inverse head and shoulders did not play out here. So, I mean, the next big trade I would probably go for is when we break this upper resistance line here. And, I mean, let's check out the target here. I think we went over the target already. I'm not sure if we did the target. So, let's just do a conservative estimate here. We'll just go down to about this wick right here. This is just a real conservative estimate, because we got the first kind of upper touch point there, lower touch point. We could even go, back like this, I would say. Something like that. So I say we break out, in this zone here, even like right here. Target is $80,000, and that's more like it. That's what we want to see. So wait till this breaks out to the upside here, and hopefully we won't go to the downside, and then let's put in some trades. That's all I got for you guys today. Subscribe to the channel if you like this video. Smash up the like button for the algorithm, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.